Hello, footies, and welcome back to Foot in Review, episode 661. My name is John, and I'll be your host today. And joining me is the one, the only Mr. Tactics Special. It is Artyom. Hey, Art, how you doing, buddy?
Hey John, how are you? Second week in a row, huh?
2
That's
weeks in a
crazy.
row. Yeah, this
That's
is
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, and second week in a row you're on my show.
It is your show, yeah. I have to admit it. This is his show. My show is on Wednesdays, our show.
Definitely. Talk about your show next week. All people will be able to watch the last art of foot on your YouTube channel. I've heard it's ready to go to your site. So
Yeah, that's
tell them.
cool. I mean, I hope the all guys who are subscribed to my channel, like outside the Discord or even those who are in Discord, you will guys enjoy and you will see what we do on my show.
Definitely. Lots of feedback on the last one. Cool formations, cool setup. People were going nuts about your tips about the trickster, which of course we're not spoiling now. So check out that bonus show. If you are a Patreon, of course, patreon.com/food and review, or wait till next week till it comes publicly available on Artyom's channel. Although that is 3 weeks later than we originally launched it. Artyom,
Yeah.
we start the Friday always with another topic. We always start these Fridays with Daniel saying it is time for
This week in Football Ultimate Team.
This Weekend Football Ultimate Team. How do you rate this weekend foot for you? A 1 being really poor, a 10 being terrific. And what has been either your highlight or your nightmare this week, Archum?
Well, John, this week was another one of like slow weeks for me. And the reason why, because there's the Future Star promo wasn't, as we spoke last week, as big of the promos that we expected. But I said that last week. I liked it. I needed that break from grinding the team of the year. And the second week also was good for me that we didn't have too much to do as to not fall behind if you are doing any objectives or any other stuff. So I did my rivals, I did my weekend league. I got the second time in a row rank 2, so it was pretty good. So if you want me to grade it, I would say like solid 7, 6,
Yeah,
between 6 and 7.
that sounds decent. My weakest foot has been quiet. I usually take a little break after Team of the Year. Like I said last week, did that this week. Played a couple of matches, of course, used from Percy, pretty cool. I used Pirlo, not pretty cool, just absolutely brilliant. If you're not done him, is he still available? I actually don't know.
He is, he is.
He is. Just do him. He's so fun. His corners, his kick, his curve on the it's tremendous, and he just looks terrific in game as well, of course. So I love that
I've
card
heard
a lot.
only good stuff about this card. Only good stuff so far.
Yeah, we said last week maybe it's must do. I actually did it 5 minutes after he got released. I think same with Van Persie. Of course, Van Persie, honestly, isn't the top-notch striker at this stage of the game. Nevertheless, I do quite enjoy using him up front. So yeah, I
What
think
if you like
sorry,
dribbling, shooting? What is like wrong with the card?
there's nothing really wrong with it, but he isn't like super fast.
Okay.
He isn't like super strong. You're definitely noticing the stamina in the end. He's got really poor stamina. I think 79, 76, something like that.
So overall,
Yeah. But that's I honestly also don't mind it. I play him and I play that's a weird one. The Brazilian striker, the SBC, which is a must do. Oh, Marius will kill me. Furacao, he's called the Hurricane. I completely blanking out of the name. That doesn't really matter though. But
Brazilian striker.
yeah, Socrates, of course. Sure.
Oh, okay,
Socrates, yes. Which normally plays, we recognize him as a cam, right? I think that's where my mind went blank. But he's quite good. Yeah. But, and man, that payload card, that's quite enjoyed it. I packed Kafu this week, which is pretty
that's
cool.
nice. The basic version? The basic version.
Yeah, the 91 on top of my mind. Yeah, 91 rated, right back. Still was 600k or something, which really surprised me.
I think he's still one of the more solid right backs that we have in the game. So
Yeah, nothing wrong with that card, except I do have Lucy Bronstein of the right back as well,
Okay.
and Frimpong. So I got a lot of options on my on the right side so
But
far.
he's
So
a different type of right back. Like he's more physical. So
yes,
you have like right now options to choose from.
yes. It kind of depends. I like Lucy Bronsko, like full attacking.
That's
She's
what I'm
really,
saying. If you want a
yeah,
full attacking, that you probably want to go with more agile right
yeah,
back than Kafu is like more defending guy who is like really solid when it comes like staying back. Let's
yeah,
say with old instructions, staying back full back.
and gives good options for chemistry, of course, as well. So no, yeah, quite decent. I would rate it a 6. Nothing wrong, nothing special this week because
Yeah.
I took it easy.
There was
However,
nothing to grind. Like we got the 8310 repeatedly 3 times a day,
yeah,
right?
which I didn't have any golds left for, so I did one.
Yeah. So not I don't recall any SBCs that you must do from this week. So it was like slow week, but I don't mind. Like honestly, I don't mind. I'm still recharging my batteries after Team of the Year. It maybe it's not like we already 3 weeks behind that, but
Yeah,
still,
that's
the grind was crazy because not only because of the games that I played, but also the of course the that huge SBC repeatable 8220. So that was like I was doing that 5-6 hours a day just to get a Team of the Year. It was I mean we never had a chance before. I don't recall any in previous FIFAs that we had a chance with the such SBC to do and just get a chance to get a Team of the Year.
no, it was always premium upgrades, right? Which you had to do. So
Yeah, but the premium upgrades is like I mean you still have to get lucky with even with the 8220 because so many people did and I know they haven't packed anyone.
nope.
But like looking at the teams right now, most of us at least got one Team of the Year. Even it was the Team of the Year icon of Team of the Year player, but still at least one card. Most of us got it.
And else you could have made your own icon, which or team of the year player, I should say. So that's
Exactly.
pretty cool.
Exactly.
Talking about pretty cool. Dembele got a player of the month card this week.
Yep.
Anything to highlight there? You think just it's
You know what?
350k
There are
or
so many
something?
people. We got the Evo during the Team of the Year Evo.
Yeah.
For 500k, I think it was, and so many people did the evolution for Dembele at that time. And I'm pretty positive that they're not gonna look for this player of the month because he's definitely has lower stats than the one given with the Evo. I don't know if you guys wanna go for it. I'm a little bit scared. Dembele is Dembele. It's like 5-5. It's always gonna be in a EFC game. Something that you can use and take advantage of. But I'm scared about the positioning and finishing a little bit. We are already in mid-February and 86 and 78 finishing.
That's the issue,
It
eh?
doesn't do for me because with this card, basically, if you have to apply finisher,
Yes,
maybe
100%.
Deadeye, but
Nah, but finisher has to be finisher.
it
Yeah.
still doesn't like solve all the areas that I wanted to solve with this card. I mentioned last week that I like strikers with aggression. 58, not quite doing for me. And no, you have a low finishing and no basically play styles for shooting. I know Trivela, but let's be honest, you can even score Trivelas without a silver play style. So he's gonna be quick. He's always quick. He's gonna be rapid. He's gonna have good
Dribbling.
dribbling.
Sure.
He has a silver trickster. It's still he's gonna have the specific animations, but still, I'm not quite. I mean, if you want to go for the PSG links, France links, go for it. I know. Just you know what? I wish they gave him one play style, and I'll elaborate why. That would be easier for him to get to next evolution. For example,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They gave him with pass and rapid right now. And that's until we get to the stage of the game where we're going to have a chance to have Evo players with the 2 playstyle pluses. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, I think you basically summed it up. I think what I do, a couple of compliments here. 5-star, 5-star for Dembele, of course, always, but around 360k. It's a really good price for the player of the month card, right?
Exactly.
360.
Yeah, I don't mind about the
No,
pricing,
it's.
you
I
know, but,
think.
but they could a little bit boost his stats a little bit more.
Yeah, we said that before, but I think, for example, I have Salah, player of the month, on the right side still. I wish I had the player of the year, but team of the year, but I have the player of the month. But he can finish, so he actually comes from lethal. You can't have a striker with 78 finishing or a winger with 78 finishing. I agree with that. The biggest issue for me actually is also the 75 stamina with that. So he's on the like from Persie he has a problem with the stamina, but he's on top. This player actually runs far more. And I think that's a little bit of a shame. But nevertheless, the price. I think the problem with these cards is play of the month. It's most of the time it's a miss, right? Start
Yeah.
of the year, players can make a difference later on. They either have to value them really high, Mbappe, and then they're really good, or they value them decent, but the cards are that as well, just decent. I don't think we'll see him too many times. Honestly.
I don't think so either. We also had a second player of the month, right, from Bundesliga.
Yes, one of the
Virt.
best players, and I'm just going to say it, in the world. I've seen this guy play in real life now 3 times. What a player. If he doesn't win a goal like a Ballon d'Or in the next couple of years, I don't know who.
Well, that has to come. I think what you're talking about, it has to come a little bit with the team success also, because for him to be noticed like worldwide, you know what I mean?
People have noticed him now.
I've seen him also, and I've seen him in a national German team. He's doing a great job, and actually they both with Musiala, they're doing a great job for national German team. What age he is? Just like for curiosity.
He's
He's young,
21.
right?
21.
21.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's still 10 to 13, 14 years for him to play. He's still not to that level that he can achieve like in 4 or 5 years. He's still learning. He's still getting the experience that he needs how to move on the pitch. But what we see already, you are absolutely right. He's a material for like to become one of the greatest. If, of course, he's gonna be saved by from any injuries, because this is like the main problem right now with the young players, right?
True,
Injuries.
true. Although he's not much injured, and Bayern does play a game very fast, very high up, high stamina. Talk about high stamina, 93 stamina. He comes in at 90,000. He's a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill move player. Good play styles, incisive pass and first touch, finesse shots, well, regular things. I think this is a really, really good SBC. Really, really good player. What do you think?
I mean, if you're running Bundesliga team, there
He's a
is
must
no
do.
doubt in my mind that you have to do this card. First of all, you're playing Hunter, because this is like perfect. I think uh, this is the only thing that suits him the best. I think the dribbling is good on this card. The passing is decent. I'm saying decent, but we're like in the 90s already. But it's a good passing, and he has all available play style roles basically for Cam.
Yeah,
So
and he
this
can
is
play
where you
false nine
use
on
him.
striker as
Yeah.
well.
And first touch, incisive, finesse, technical flair to Vela. Maybe a little bit missing more for passing play styles, but with the stats, I think you can work it out.
Yeah,
And it's like 90K, right? As we said.
yeah. I
So
think it's wonderful. And I know
high
Bundesliga
star
is the
weak foot.
most, like, not the most watched league in the world, but see this guy play in real life was like really impressive. So
And I know that like for so many people the playstyle first touch plus they're saying it's a wasted. I don't know why they're
no,
saying.
I love
I
it.
mean, I love that playstyle. For that evolution that I did, Simeone, I told you, for the youngsters that we get to evo to icon, I
Yes.
use the first touch, and it's changed drastically the how the card receives the ball that like and controls the ball and how he dribbles right after receiving the pass. I'm like losing the defenders right away with it. If you of course control the ball in the right direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for me, the first touch is a great play style.
No, I totally agree on you. With you, Archel. It's been one heck of a week if you look at socials. Of course, the return of Diego Maradona was already teased, already announced. Nathan and Shaq talked about it this Tuesday. The question was: is he going to be free? Is he going to be a 15 million player? Is he? What's going on here? Do you need a club member, etc., etc., etc.? Turned out it's all of them, sort of. It's
It
all of
is.
those
It
options.
is. It is.
We have a 15 million player
Yeah.
released.
Actually
96.
extinct, right?
So 96 rated Maradona,
Yeah.
extinct, not on the market. Um, I'll tell you what's wrong with this card, and that's it. Just a perfect card if you ever be able to get them. That's awesome. And that's what I said. If they announce it, it should be enough 50 million player. So probably perfect. Lower stamina, but that's it, mate. Not much to say about that card specifically. But we also got a free Maradona, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, this one I sort of saw coming, but I did not see coming that they would make this card, and I'll put it on screen if you're watching the YouTube or the Spotify version, that they would have made it a 77 rated card.
Well, the whole week was a little bit like surprise each day, right? First of all, as you
People
said,
complaining about giving a free Maradona as well, by the way, which
John, I mean, I don't think the EA can satisfy everyone. So I understand everybody has their point of view. So I'm not gonna discuss what they like, what they don't. But getting the Maradona, let me just for those people who are complaining about getting free card. How many of you gonna use the 96 one that they drop in the packs? I mean, 1%, maybe.
not even, mate.
That's what I'm saying, right? I don't know how big the pool is of the gamers in EAFC, but that's what I'm saying. It can be lower even than the 1%, right? So now we have a 77 rated card that we can evolve him for him and get to 89. We have three paths. I mean, this is like the whole week we were waiting for Friday to just see the Maradona. Not even the promo cards that they dropped with a new promo, just the Maradona, right? And for me, that even 77 card, like this is the craziest 77 rated card ever. I mean, come on. You have to agree with that. We know, like, we were so hyped for Maradona because we were missing him for what, 5 years? I don't remember when they.
It's been a while, yeah. I don't know
It's
exactly
been a
how much,
while,
but
yeah.
yeah.
So there's so many good memories from old FIFAs when we were using this card. I mean, I'm talking about the lucky people who actually got him, bought him, or packed him that time. But he has that flair in the game, and if you watch him live, you also have this like sentimental emotions to him. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
think many of the current player base actually watched them live, though.
yeah, but in the
You
current
did,
area, you
but
can go ahead and just turn YouTube and watch his highlights, whatever. So it's not an issue. Everything is recorded. But for me, it's like I watched him in a Italy 1990s Cup. So World Cup at that time and live basically, and I enjoy him in real life. So that's why even that 77 card is brings so many memories from that time, right? So, but let's just get back to the EAFC. So 77, we have three paths, John. And this is already like the headache even for me. I don't know which path to choose.
Yeah, but just take it one step back.
Okay.
We get a free Maradona, 77 rated.
Yeah.
They can go into a free. He can go into a free evolution. He's free. The evolution is free,
Yeah.
right? But one of the complaints this week was like, you give everyone a Maradona, everyone's going to use a Maradona. It's like same with Zidane. It's going to get boring.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, maybe, but still, you get to use Maradona, which is pretty cool in Ultimate Team, right? But actually, to counter that, EA said, you know what? Let's give everyone three options to evo him. So you have that 77 rated card. You can put him into three different versions, evolutions. I think all the evolutions require the same work, but the outcome of those paths are different. So you have to choose one. That means already that we don't get the same version of Maradona running around in every match. You say, I find it difficult to choose which one we should select.
Yeah.
I think that is perfect. And I know I get probably hate for saying EA did a great job here. But the fact you have difficulties choosing which one you should be selecting makes this even more awesome. They made all three options viable, good, and it's just up to you. I think this is amazing. Like, when we discussed red versus blue, the center defender, was it Stones? I think. Which version should you take? Everyone's like 95% took the blue one. And like, okay, or the red one, I don't even know, but one of them because it was so clearly the better option. This one, I'm looking for it in the last half hours. I can't decide either which one I should do.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you just basically have to look into your team and just see what position you are missing most, and just go for it. Because it's good that we already have the final look of the card. It's a little bit
Yes.
different than it was before with the icon evolution that we did. So right now, you shouldn't be concerned about what stats he's gonna have in the end. The only thing is, what playstyles do you want to have on him? What position you want to run the card in your team? And that's the only thing. You know what? I just want to go back to what you say about the people who are complaining about we're getting old that Maradona card and everybody's going to use it. Well, I'm playing in higher divisions, and 98% of the teams are the same.
Yeah.
So I mean, guys, I don't know why you complain. We're getting free card. There are people who are
No, we're
like
not
in
getting
lower
only a free
divisions.
card. We're getting a free Maradona card as well.
Yeah,
We had a
exactly.
free
I'm
Zidane
sure.
and we had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
free.
But for people who are playing in lower divisions, believe me, they will never get 15 mil if they're not trading or getting lucky. So
Yeah,
they would never afford 96 Maradona, and they want to run this card. Why not?
exactly. Why not? I
And
agree.
you know what? We got the free Zidane, and I already see in a community that he's not good enough or whatever. They already dropped him from his team. It's not like, believe me, not everyone's gonna, even everyone is gonna probably evo him to 89, maybe even for the paid extra evo to 92, because there is a second path after we done the free one.
Yes.
You will probably talk about a bit more in a second. But believe me that even after the final evolution and getting him to the 92, not everyone's going to use that card. It's not going to like everyone. It's going to suit every style of play from the base of people that playing AFC right now.
So you said already we have three paths. All three paths will give you an 89 rated Maradona. The main difference is a couple of playstyles, I think, by the looks of it. Different playstyles plus. Of course, stats ways are different, but the main difference is one can play right wing, left wing, right midfielder. One can play only cam, and I think the other one can play cam and striker. Yes, I think
Yeah.
those are like the three main differences. I don't really need a striker. I could use a cam, but next to Zidane, that's also a little bit weird. That right winger does look more interesting to me. But once you get an 89 rated, I think you have to play 11 games, but I just quickly counted. So if it's one plus or minus, well, sorry about that. I don't think it looks too bad. And you can do it in squad battles.
Yeah.
So it's not even, I don't have to go the whole style. Archon, then you have the paid evolution. You pay 500,000 coins. And I'm going to say this, or pay 1,000 FIFA points. I know
Yeah.
people are very against me saying this, but and that will give you a 92 rated. The only thing I'm a little bit unsure looking at the pages, if I make a right winger and I put in the 500,000 coins, is he still a right winger after that?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
As you can see, like, just move a little bit up. This is you have to probably go. I don't know. The right wing was
Yes,
evolution
you are
dream
right. My
3,
sorry.
I
You
think. Yeah,
are
you
you are
got it. You
correct.
see,
Yes,
you
of
got
course.
for all positions. So this is like one of the better options, definitely, because you have 4 positions. that you can use him. The only problem is that, like for me, myself, I'm missing a striker or like good false nine player, and if I use this path, he doesn't have a striker position or any striker roles. So that's why I have a headache, because I think the technical and finesse looks great, but I probably will end up going with a power shop. But still, this is like good to have a headache for many options than have a headache
Exactly,
with no
right?
options, right? So it's just a great thing that Maradona dropped, and it's free for everyone. I mean, you got lucky. You packed 96. Forget about the evolution, right?
I didn't. Just saying because people message me. I did not pack him. If you pack him, you're lucky. You're fine. But
Yeah.
I did not pack him. Just putting it out there. Just to be sure this one now also. No, I have almost nothing to complain about this setup. I do, however, have one little nitpick.
Okay.
I don't like the look of the cards.
You don't like the look of the card.
We've had green. We've had winter green. Now we have another green with like bubbles or something. I'm tired of the green already. And I think I'd like a white like not a white Maradona, but like an icon-ish card for Maradona.
You know what my issue with is? I don't mind the green, to be honest.
All the
But
evos are green. This is everything's
but
green this year, man.
okay, but listen, the grassroots promo that we have right now, he doesn't pop up from the cards, from those grassroots cards. I wish they could do something that like special for him. The heroes that we have are blue, because we have heroes also dropped a couple heroes with the promo. The icons are white with the green stuff again. But something specific and special for Maradona card after we're done with the whole evolution part, that would be nice.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I get it's not maybe the icon one because you're already 96 right, the icon and stuff. I just don't like the green. That's it's more of a nitpick. But I'm the same with the heroes. All the heroes look very different in the next promos they come in.
Yeah.
They should. I feel like icons are white cards, right? I think team of the years are blue, and I think heroes should be like a color. I don't care. Pick a color and stick with that and evolve on those. But that's just my little nitpick, because honestly, I've not been as hyped for promotion since a long time now. I think Team of the Year was good. This really makes me excited. And it's you play to get like normally, like this is what I like, right? You grind menus and hoping during Team of the Year you get something cool. This year during Team of the Year, you had the hope of actually getting something true, but like 12 games later, you had a Zidane. At least everyone had a Zidane, which is insane if you still think about it. Now it's Friday evening. People are just playing to get the Maradona already. Your own type of Maradona as well. It's no matter if everyone else has it as well, it is still very cool. And you don't have to pay 500,000 to make this a great card. And even if you do, it's still good value.
I totally agree with the value of it, because even that 92 card, believe me, guys, would be like probably 1.5 to
Yeah,
2.5
exactly.
mil on a market. So I know it's like you're
And
putting
it's
500K on untradeable card that you cannot sell after that, but you have what we discussed it before the show, 59 days to complete the
yeah,
evolution.
60 days total,
I mean, if you
59
don't
days
have a
something like that. Yeah.
500K, because I'm not gonna tell you go and spend money on FIFA points, never. But you have 2 months to collect that money from the game, like just grinding the game. And believe me, it's possible.
Yeah, and everyone can call me crazy, but I'm just gonna spend a tenner on fixing it.
I mean, it's like if
Honestly,
you want to go ahead and spend your money, just do it. I'm not spending it just because I have coins I already traded. But even though
I don't like
if I wouldn't have,
12k. So
but if I wouldn't have, it just I know the 2 months it's like enough time to earn those 500K.
yeah,
So I mean, you know what? I'm just curious if this promo would be so hyped, if not a Maradona,
Well, I do think like Maradona definitely helps hyping this promo up, right?
And it brings people to play the game. As you said, we have to right now play 11, 12, maybe even after that, again, 11, 12 games to get him to fully done. It's 25 games, 24 games. People are just jumping in, opening the game and playing it.
And don't have to do it in a weekend, eh?
Yeah.
And I mean, if you do the
Well,
first
that
one,
would be a little bit unfair to do that 77 rated card because it's a great 77 rated card. We never had that before.
no, but do that,
It's
yeah.
gonna be
But
tough to do in weekend league like if you had to.
that was the rumor as well. Like, what are we going to have to do to
Okay.
evolve this? Do you have to be a club member? Do you have to do it in a weekend league? Do they force you in other modes? You can do this in rivals. I don't know if you can do it in Rush, but you can do it in rivals. You can do it in squad battles. You can do it in champs. And if you get that
Any game
89
would
rated, you just put him in your team. You manage the other one just by playing anyways. Right? I'd get the first upgrade in some squad battles, especially like Friday, Saturday evening. Do no squad battles. Get some reward for squad battles on Sunday. Meanwhile, you get an 89 free Maradona running around your team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm hyped.
I am too. I mean, I just cannot wait to see the final version and how he acts on the pitch.
Yes.
Of course, after I decide which version to choose.
Well, that's the other story. I still don't know which to do for sure, because no matter how much versatility the right winger has, right? He doesn't have great shooting. You do want to see Maradona score.
Well, this is the version that, like they said, you use to cut inside with a technical pass. Probably,
yeah, and he
maybe
has,
do
and he
that
has
finesse
finesse shots.
shot outside the
Yeah.
box.
And Travella. So
Yeah, but well, many options.
yeah,
As I said, good to choose from. Like, if you have many options, then none.
100% agree. Let us
John,
know
we
in the
also
comments
had a
of
good
this.
SBC tonight,
No,
but
I
I'm not
didn't.
going to do it.
We
I'm
do,
not
huh?
going to do it. We actually had two SBC players, right?
Yes, and not even the. Let's start with our French star, shall we? Because
With the French player, with the
yeah,
French legend of basically of EAFC and FIFA game, Kante, right?
yes, sir.
Uh,
I already have a version of him, honestly.
Me
So
too.
the 89
And
rated version.
I have I bought actually the team of the week player.
Mm-hmm.
I put him on one of the evolutions. And right now, I'm gonna probably put him on a second one, and it's gonna be a better than this SBC card. That's why I'm not gonna use I'm not gonna do the SBC card. But guys, I know you're looking at stats, and not much to be impressed here. Defensive is great, physicality is good. The attributes like for pace are also decent. The passing is not bad at all. As for Kante, because this is the only issue we
90
always
short
have with
passing,
Kante,
so
right? He's passing. The attacking positioning may worry you, but just remember that this is a card that you use for holding and intercept the ball, basically. And he is such a fun still card to play. I'm playing the team of the week with the evolution that I did, and unbelievable. He plays this. I don't usually say that, but he plays above his stats.
yeah. The 89 rated now is 86,000.
Yeah, and if you of course run any player from Russian league, if you have a Cancelo SBC done on a right back or left back
From which
position-
league? Saudi league.
Sorry,
Saudi.
Saudi league. But why it's called Russian?
Yeah, I think that's the sponsor.
Okay. So I wasn't. Yeah,
I almost thought you said
Saudi.
Russian, so I was like, let's check that for a second.
But if you done the SBC for Cancelo,
Yeah.
you have a strong link over there. So many players have an Neymar.
Yes. Actually.
We have. I mean, let's be honest. From Saudi league, we have so many right now players that can be used in a first team of EAFC. So the links are not a problem. Like he's French, so no matter what you handle, you will be able to get him to full chemistry if you want to. The price, well, could be a little bit lower, in my opinion, like for 500K, something like that. I think the SBCs this year, John, are priced a little bit higher than usually, but this is because of the duplicate storage that we have. Probably they added this year, so they also know what they're doing, right? We all have, most of us at least have 100 cards waiting for to put them in SBC from duplicate storage. But if it would be like around 550 maybe K, I wouldn't mind that.
No, but like I think Van Persie was too expensive with being around the same price as this one is.
Okay.
Think 600K is should be about. It's all right. I think it's decent.
I mean, but it's not great. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you have to go and do it. That's what I'm saying.
No, that I also do agree on. No, I agree. I was looking into the fact if I do think that yes, all these grassroots great items will also have 2 points in club, league, and nation for chemistry.
Okay.
So he
For
also
chemistry.
starts
Yeah,
on 2K.
sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's what I was just checking. He also starts on 2. So even if you don't, like, you have one French here,
Yeah.
two friends in your team, you're fine. So you get a free seat done. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
you're good.
And you know what? If you're looking for a CDM, because there's no many like good CDMs actually holding ones, to be
No,
honest.
Andrich still is one of my favorites.
But it's a Bundesliga. You know,
Yes.
that's why I'm saying it, because not many people are running Bundesliga teams.
No, true. But
So it's not that many options, guys, with the rows that he has on that card. So if you're looking for a CDM and you're running any formation with the two CDMs, well, it is one of the options for you.
yes. No, I mean I agree. There's another SBC out though.
Yeah, for the icon.
You could call it an icon. Yeah, it's definitely one of the greatest.
He is. I mean, the Bulgarian striker Stoichkov, and I'm gonna let you talk about him.
Let me talk about him.
Because you know, I wish they could add, you know, in AFC one of the players that played with Stoichkov. You probably will know the Brazilian magician that he played in Barcelona with him.
No, man, I'm not a big Barca fan, as people know. So
Romario.
I mean, yeah, I do know Romario because he also played in Eredivisie.
So
but
I wish, like, I would do the SBC of Stoichkov if I had Romario right now in the AFC. You know, just
yeah,
random.
fair enough.
That
But I
was
mean, but this card, it's seriously, he's 5-star, 4-star, right?
Yeah.
So good. I think I was a big, I say it, nerd into looking at the space, the positions plus and stuff. But this just covers them all. Right winger, striker, left winger, right midfielder, left midfielder. Basically can't play cam, but anywhere else you just put him in. Let's see if it works, right? Fast, power shot plus technical plus, no, you already talked about technical, how good we think it is. He got the regular finesse shot, regular chip shot, regular dead ball. He's got rapid. He's got flair, which I actually don't mind.
94 aggression.
Yeah, he's 94 aggression. He lacks a little bit of composure, maybe with 88 on a card like this, but he's got all the stats in all the right places. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this card, and I think he's really well priced for an SBC this time.
Yeah,
Just put it out
under
there.
1 mil. The price is fair.
I think it feels cheap. I'm gonna put it out there. I think it feels cheap.
Well, not like
For Persia was 600K.
just to remember that this is not going to be a player that you're going to make thousands of circles with your left stick, right? This is not the type of card. So for people who are just thinking about doing him,
92 dribbling, 91 ball control.
He's going to be feeling like a little bit more physical striker than the one that is more agile. But I wouldn't be scared of composure. I think he's gonna, in front of the goal, he's gonna score basically everything with all those shooting play styles that he have.
I think usually when I play Stoichkov, he doesn't feel that like
Huh?
clunky. I think he actually.
I'm not saying clunky, but he's gonna be more like physical one. I'm not saying he's gonna be clunky, right? But because dribbling is over 90, right? But still, I think this is not like, if you want to compare Maradona, you're gonna make circles with the left stick with him.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
True,
It's
true,
like different type of players, right? So
true.
depends on what. It's more like Van Persie player.
Yeah, awful. Yeah, totally.
But the price, John, is totally fair.
Yeah, I think it's actually really
I know
solid
people
option.
complain maybe that he has a two only playstyles. I don't know why. I don't think we have an icon with the three playstyles yet.
Even if they like, he still has finesse shot, the regular chip shots, the regular dead ball, the regular rapid next to his already good playstyles. So,
And to be honest,
and he's
with you, I know
1.7, like he's 5'10", like the perfect size for a human being and a striker or any football player. I'm a 5'10" as well, by the way. That's why. But I think he's like he put him next to a big striker, like Socrates, for example. I quite like this idea, and then Maradona behind him. Maybe 4-2-2 would be a formation you could play in our Archo.
Well, I wouldn't recommend using him close to Socrates. Like, I don't use two big strikers. If I use, I just.
But
use
he's not
one.
big. Like,
I mean, Socrates and Stoichkov, it's like two similar players. So that's why
Stoichkov is 5'10", mate. He's small.
Who is small?
Stoichkov,
Oh,
5'10".
come on, 5'10". It's not small player.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we are 5'10". I think that's why you're saying this. But he's no Socrates. Eh?
Everything higher than 5'7", it's very big for me.
Yeah. You're 5'7" white as well. That does help a bit.
John, we're like far from it, but I also like that he is also only 91 rated, and because he may be like in March, maybe April, due to some evolution too.
Yeah, except I don't like rating cards on what could be in the future, right? Is he worth 1 million now? I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Is it fun to have these? Think about this. We used to have promotions which gave us big players. We didn't even talk about any players in packs yet. I mean, we're not even going to talk about it. But the fact we're talking about players we got for free, which we can just play with, or SBCs. There's two good SBCs out today, Kante and Stoichkov. Both attainable. Both aren't the 25 SBCs puzzle thingies like Mbappe are, right? Everyone could like grind these SBCs if they would like to. And how long is this card in packs? I honestly don't even. Or how long is this SBC in? We're using different website now, so I actually can't see it that easy. But I don't think it's. I'll check it while we're at it. Actually,
John,
he is 27 days. So
1 month.
1 month, and the highest is 189 rated squad. So, also very much, I think, very much doable. And if you do compare it with, and again, like Torres last week was like also decent. This one, I think, is way better.
Well, if I had to choose between Torres and this one, I'm going with this one.
Exactly. I quite liked Kluivert. I actually considered him last week. But I think don't put any cards in that, but just grind this card out, right?
No, I mean, no doubt in my mind, I'm going with Stoichkov.
Yeah. It's really cool we get these players. And I don't know why. If only the cards weren't just really ugly, this would be so far one of my favorite promos, I think. I have to see how this week promotes. But it's been a while that content got me hyped, because not only is the content, I said that it's not only the content, the cards in packs, but it's like, oh, you can play. You can get a free card. You can play with that card. Oh, you can do an SBC, 2 SBCs, which are cool. You can also just Evo that card, which is also something people like. Oh, and if you really want, and you want to grind some packs, we actually haven't discussed that as well, but I think this is a big shout out as well. There's a 10 coin pack in store which gives you 30 gold rare or rare bronze cards, which you say, what do I do with that? But they also added something which is an upgrade SBC. Of course, we got the 84 times 5 today, but I think it's called the it's called the Grassroot Grind, where you put in bronze cards, and you get back 6 common gold cards and 3 rare gold player items. You can do that 45 times. Basically, my club is dry. We talked about it on Tuesday as well with Jack and Nathan with gold cards. They
Mine
give
as
you for
well.
10 coins, then make sure you can at least do this like 3 times.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more gold players at least in the club. And if you want for the next couple of days at least, you can just grind. There's something in this promo so far for everyone, and none of them does seem unfair for me.
Well, that's SBC that you just spoke about. It's free. Like
Yeah,
the doesn't cost
3
you
times is free. Yeah.
anything. So you want to refill your team with the golds, because I'm dry too after the grinding team of the year. I have no golds at all. And guys, don't forget, you're getting 9 players for 11 bronze. So it's basically 1v1 exchange, and you might get lucky and just pack some great card. I mean, why not? You're still getting the 3 rare golds that can include the grassroots promo card, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like the
You
pack
probably
break
won't,
that
which
you
is the
probably
problem
won't. Yeah,
mostly
but
is
still, I
people
mean,
won't, but still.
one of us will have a chance to get it. So it just like, and cost you nothing. So do it every day, 3, 4 upgrades for free, and just wait for another day to first do the bronze upgrade, that extra bronze upgrade that they added today.
No.
You get 33 bronzes, and do just 3 times even the grassroots upgrade for those gold players, and you will have enough time to finish to do all those 45, 46 upgrades. And I think it's also repeatable, right? That upgrade, I think every 7 days or something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. But
Something like that. I
yeah,
haven't checked that exactly. So I was just too hyped with the Maradona. So
definitely. And I like talk quickly about the team because we
let's
are
talk
running,
about the team,
but
John,
not
because we
not too
totally
long. But
forget about the players they added, and they added some crazy players, like
which is
always.
fine, pack sellers, and I think they give us so much options this time around. I mean, I'm sounding like a hype machine now, but they added so much players and things you can get for free and do or grind towards or SBC to in that. Sure, put in the 96 or Maradona and make it extinct. I don't care. If you pack him, it's good. If not, still can be a very good promo. But there are some cards there. I put them on screen. I'm not gonna. I don't think it's fair to highlight all. Like we're definitely not going to talk about Dybala, but like there's 4, 5, 6, 7 million players in there. All right, go ahead. There's heroes. There's icons. There's regular players into that. Um, I anything you want to highlight from all these
Well,
players?
John, the players that I'm not going to talk about players that are usually meta players. And I'm talking about Dybala, for example. McAllister looks great, right? Stam, Hamsik. Those are the players like they're going to perform great in every team, right? So the players that I want to highlight, basically, I'm so curious how he's going to perform player like Icon Wright. He's looking great.
Still 2.6 million though.
That's what I'm saying. We never had a right that expensive, right? I
Right.
mean,
Haha.
that's what I'm like. I'm curious. I mean, I'm probably not gonna have a chance to task him, but I'm just curious to see opinions and reviews from people who had a chance to use him, or maybe I'm gonna face him and I will see how he performs on the pitch. Drogba is crazy, and I think this is the return of Drogba, like from EFC 24. It might be. So it's gonna be tough to defend against this player. It always is. They boosted Ribery card from previous icon version.
Yes.
So looking good. If you're looking for 5 mil left wing, yeah, he's looking good. Uh the players that I'm interested in, it's I would like to see how Araujo performs
Mm-hmm. I get that one.
because he looks good. Just like really, he has a height, he has a reach, and every stat that I'm looking for, he has it on the card. He's still too expensive for my taste as right now. And also, you know what? I don't know why the Keen, because the Keen, if you go lower, looks also really good, and he's already less than 100k.
Yeah, he's no center defensive midfielder, which is weird. I think he's only center midfielder.
That's we discussed that before the show. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
why I rated the counter SBC so high, because that's CDM position.
Yeah, but if
We
if
know
you
that
have this
people
Keen
run
with
the
it,
4-2-1-3, right? Like,
if you have this Keen with center defensive midfield position with his ball control, but also with his standing tech defensive stats and the 97 aggression, I would be 100% card I try instantly.
John, I'm not sure if the CM holding double plus is also not a rarity. So
There aren't many of those. No, actually.
they are okay, cool.
No, there aren't.
So
There aren't.
they
There are
aren't.
not.
Yeah, that's
No.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's also rare to have a double plus on holding. So that's what I'm saying. Like less than 100k. I know Keen is not like the favor of any promos that we have, and not people are not choosing this card. But 99 interceptions. Addition to that, intercept playstyle.
No CDM. If only he had a CDM, man.
If only he had a CDM. Who else do you want to highlight here?
Well, the card I was actually looking at, but of course, once I click it, it's always different to when I'm coming back to it. Is a left back, but where is she? I think it's Pickett. Yeah. Intercept plus, relentless plus, long ball whip plus, jockey anticipate, technical, rapid, and quick step.
Okay.
Currently coming in at around 30,000. Of course, somewhat harder to link, but basically has all the positions, all the playstyles as well. 91 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, really fast. Defensive awareness, 90 with 90 interceptions and 90 slide tackle and 88 standing tackle. 94 stamina and 93 curve with 93 crossing. With, of course, like I said, the whip pause regular one. We don't have too many left backs that can actually also defend properly. She can do it all. So that one stood out for me, Art.
Well, I don't use female cards this year. I don't know why.
Boo.
Boo. Okay.
I use Lucy
sorry,
Bronze.
I packed Hansen, right? So
Yeah.
I use her. But
Oh, you just forgot casually. Yeah, that's right, man.
just casually, right? That's right. Yeah, but you know what? I'm probably missing a lot by not using those cards. It's just like I don't know why, but as you mentioned, she has everything on the right spot to be a great left back and attacking left back who will probably quickly get to the attacking position and follow back if you lose the ball.
But also, like versatile, you can use her a false back plus plus, so she cuts inside.
Yep.
Wing back plus plus, so you can use a defensive as a proper wing back. But hey, go attacking wing back, and she can cross, and she's also attacking wing back plus plus. So she's also versatile, like how you can use her throughout a match as well if you want. There aren't many like that as well. I think, sure, I'd say chemistry, but she starts on 2, right? So I don't think that's actually an issue. Really cool card, 30K.
Yeah. One more card that I want to highlight, Leicester legend, Wardy.
Yes.
99 pace, also quick step. And I'm not surprised that his price right now it's like close to 2 mil. So
max pace.
Shooting is crazy.
Perfect, yeah.
And you know what? With the max pace, you just can do basically everything with the dribbling, with the shooting.
But quick step plus with it as well.
Curious,
so
can you add the finisher on him? I just want to see how he looks after adding finisher. You probably this is what most people will go for. I mean,
Yeah, so that's 99 finishing, 99 shot power, 99 volleys, 99
reactions,
penalties.
composure,
Yeah,
aggression, everything is there. I mean, I think he's gonna be crazy in game, and
yeah. I
it's a
don't think
five
we'll
star week
face him
foot
too
also,
much, of
right?
luckily. But
5 star week foot also. So finishing on both foots, it's just gonna be. I mean, I think it's gonna be crazy card.
yeah, no, I agree. I think, but just 2 million, I don't think that's a card we should focus on too
Well,
long. If
it's
you
the
pack him,
first
it's
day.
all right.
It's the first night, right? So I think that there's a room to drop for those cards,
Sure,
but
but it's not like like we said, Maradona 500k is definitely a good value. I think this card is just if you pack him, you're golden. If not,
overall, going after the Future Star promo to this,
what a difference, eh?
my hype is back, like for playing again. You know,
Yeah,
just I am. Let's say I already recharged my batteries and I'm just gonna play again, like grind for the Maradona cards. Maybe I'll get a chance to test any of other great cards that they drop to this promo. And I've heard already from people that they like the pack weight, so it's not like those cards are not obtainable.
ooh,
So probably the like those lower rated cards, but still.
sounds interesting though. Let us know in the Spotify and YouTube comments, of course, if you packed something, who you packed, and if you hard disagree with anything we say. And of course, if you do agree with what we're saying, that's also fun. We don't ask for it, but sometimes a compliment does come a long way. Talking about giving compliments. Arshom, something new we'll be doing over the next couple of, well, seasons probably, is shout out new Patreon supporters. So every Friday I'll got a list with the new Patreon supporters or people that upgraded. And I want to say a little bit thank you to Simon B for upgrading their membership. Welcome to the higher tier. Bert joined as a fan. So welcome, Bert. And Neil H joined as a fan. Welcome, Neil. I hope you guys enjoy
Thank you
the
guys very
extra content we
much.
make. So welcome to the Patreoners. And we'll be making some new content soon. And of course, there is a certain event which feels so far away, but actually it's just a little over 2 months from now on. We're getting close. We're getting close. And we have something to announce for the event really soon. You already saw it though, Archon. Is there something you can say about it without spoiling it?
Yeah. Worth waiting for it.
All right, awesome. Let's keep it on word waiting for it.
Tried my best to not spoil it.
I want to see if you could keep a secret there. Oh, amazing, amazing. I'm probably gonna see if I can grind my way up to 94. What is 92 rated Maradona?
92.
And probably back to 90. Now, hopefully back to 96 while at it. No, that's
That
a
would
bit
be
too much.
crazy, huh?
That would be crazy. But no, my backlog's not in that much this year. But I'm gonna play him. I think free
And you
cards
never
is
know.
good.
You never know.
You never know. What we do know is that we'll be back next week, of course, with episode 662, recording on Tuesday with Shaq and Nathan. Maybe I'll join. Kind of depends on my schedule. And of course, we'll be back next Friday with episode 663. You can find us, of course, on all socials at Food in Review. You can find us, of course, at foodinreview.com. And if you want to support us, join us at patreon.com/foodinreview. Archum, thank you very much for this week. I hope you have a great weekend and you get that Maradona unlocked soon. And who knows, maybe you'll see yourself a Jamie Vardy.
Thank you, John, for having me again.
No, it's a pleasure doing business with you, mate. And
I
of
might
course,
invite you to my show, next time.
next time, we'll be recording soon as well. If you're Patreon, check it out. The Art of Food is there. Arjun, thanks so much. One thing
Thank
left for
you.
us to do, and that is to
Drop it.
drop it.
Drop it.
F U
T.
F U
T.
F F F U
T.
F U T
T.
T in review F U
T.